Here we are again. Another Sunday night in Kerrat. Another glorious evening where instead of being with loved ones or going outside and learning a new skill, we're playing a terrible MMO that hates the very aspect of the game that we love the most, that being PvP. They actively try and destroy it with temporal skills and temporal ships. Like one of the first really annoying pieces of cheese was the science cheese, the time ship, the temporal well ship. It was impossible to kill, and could shut you down so effectively. And it was a great healer, um, tank. It was everyone's favorite in Karat and in PvP. I mean, you fuck, three wells on one team, you were set. You just needed two DPSs and you were done. And of course, that was like the first ship that I ever saw Vash flying was the Wells ship. Why? Because it had the most broken ass abilities. It could step backwards in time before bullshit immunities and invincibility, things like that, or rock and roll. Um, you could literally go back in time and stop yourself from being killed. And it was the ultimate piece of bullshittery that you could have in the game. Um, and that was my first introduction to you, Vash. Was you flying around Karat, laughing at people because they couldn't kill you, knowing full well that you were using the one thing in the game that kept people from killing people reliably. It was if you had a vapor or a double tap beam overload or anything, you could step back in time, get all your cooldowns back. I mean, it's so easily broken. So, um, it takes no skill though. Like to go around Karat like claiming, hey, ha ha ha, look, you can't kill me, knowing full well that you're using the one thing that people can't kill you with. It, it it's kind of empty. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of bullshit. Um, and so like that's that attitude of bullshittery that, was my first introduction to you. Not only that, but you had to tell everyone about your build. You'd have to link every single item in your build and tell everyone what you were using. Like nobody cared. Uh, you can't kill, like, your builds couldn't kill anyone. Like, you were very bad at actually killing people. You were great at running away. You were great at hit and run. You were great at like missing the vape, missing your alpha, missing your actual kill shot. Not oh 10 seconds. Somebody hit you. Somebody almost killed you, and you only got 5 seconds left before invincible comes off. Damn it. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll probably run. Yeah. See. Okay. So he's back to doing this again. He's got a brand new class of temporal ship. Three brand new pay-to-win temporal ships. Oh wait, no, he's in the Klingon time ship right now. Because this is Klingon, so he's got the time ships on there. He has to get he had to get the consoles. He wants to prove that, hey, look, I'm in an old ship. Bro, I was flying Jem'Hadar Dreadnought carrier in here in the days of tier 6 ships. This is nothing. This is nothing spectacular. Sorry, feedback noise isn't working for me at the moment. I am trying out that bug trait, cannon rapid fire one with turrets. I've only got one copy of cannon rapid fire. I don't know if I'm full. I'm also not really like. Just step back. All right, so this is great. I'm talking about when I first met Vash, and he's flying the ship that I first met him in. You can see today a tier 5 ship. tier 5U ship can hold its own still. You know, very, very well. I was just fighting the Romulan Kelvin ship with this build and solo, you know, 1v1'd it. So this build was kind of a success. It's passable. It beat someone who was offensively minded, not defensively. So it was a good fight. I got some good drain. I think the drain does well. Vash is just better at being a bitch and running away. Let's see if my cloaking. There we go. There you are. That's the whole point of this ship. Is to seek and destroy. So anyway, back to the point at hand. I'm sorry. I just talked. Vash. One of the like most common internet troll go-to standbys is the, oh, well, I'm special forces. You know, I know people in the military that could, you know, find you on satellite, or you know, like it's those people in the forums that are like, oh well, when I was working Black Ops, you know, I saw, you know, it's a 16-year-old. So it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility that when I see a person who clearly, you know, is using no skill, has no ability to type whatsoever, like I'd like to think that members of our military have the ability to spell words and type well, express themselves and their thoughts. You know, I'm not asking for you to be an English major here, but you know, words. Am I wrong to look at the way that you type and think, 14-year-olds on the other end of that keyboard? If it's a 14-year-old who has no compunction for lying about being in the military and is constantly claiming, oh yeah, you know, I've got a wife, you know, I got a wife, like, yeah, guess what? I'm gonna add that to a long list of probable lies that this jackass troll in Kerrat is probably telling. You know, I don't think that I'm totally unjustified in my line of thinking. Here he comes. Not far enough though, honestly. Oh, okay. So there's another TIF, temporal inversion field. In organized PvP 5v5, you had someone with you know, 1 or 2 people using TIF at the same time. That could wipe out, you know, ace an entire team instantly. And there's like there's no fighting that. How do you fight the cooldown increase? And since the temporal ship's guys were probably flying, probably science. Nice back step. Missed me though. They'll not only will you get tiffed, but you'll get subnuked at the same time, and yeah, forget about it. So, it's the bullshitty of the bullshits. Can't do anything. You can't kill me. And I've got to do nothing. I still have this thing, the green spirally healy dealies. because I forgot to take them off. I don't think it's doing much with turrets. I mean, maybe it is. Like, I don't think it's healing me too much. Nimbus. See, like, and that's another, like, Nimbus. I didn't use Nimbus. I had it, but I wouldn't use it in Kerrat or in PvP. I didn't like the idea of this, 15-minute cooldown bullshit, get out of jail free card. And back in the day, it would. Where are you running to, buddy? Back in the day, it would sub-nuke. It would, there was a leech. There was a jam sensors. I mean, that thing did a lot. It was a major bullshit move. But right there, Vash, you just like popped like you were just panic and then run away. I don't know, like you saw a big fight going on over here, I guess. Decided you wanted to maybe actually get a kill this time around. I'm not sure. See, like when I see this, I kind of tend to want to just I don't want any part of this. It wouldn't be fun ganging up on people like that. Now things are a little bit more even. Wouldn't mind popping in. Let's see, where are you going, buddy? Let's see what we can do. So, back to the point at hand. I don't think that it was totally outside the realm of, a logical assumption for me to make that a kerrat troll was lying about his military service and was lying about the fact that he was old enough even to be married. I assume that everything that's coming out now. What I love too is that you were saying in this log that maybe you could see it. I'm not sure. That you never said that you were a multi-millionaire business owner who, who has like 8 different accounts and has spent $15,000 on the video game. Like, you think that you can just say those things and, like, people aren't going to remember? Like, you said those things and I'm still right. You're a liar, okay? I'm sorry. Of the 30 things that you've lied about in Kerrat over the years, 2 of them turned out to be true. And really, honestly, you keep saying that you're military, but I'm still doubtful. Honestly, I think that you are family military. I don't think that you actually served. Um, I think that that you're impersonating your wife online. That anytime that your wife has supposedly spoken on your behalf in these YouTube comments, I'm pretty damn sure that that's you. I think that you're a lying sack of white trash piece of shit, and you've said that you're gonna sue me. Like, do you not understand what the internet is? Do you do you not understand? Like, I guess not, because you're the subreddit old people Facebook meets Star Trek Online. What do you want from me? Oh, okay. That's what it is. That's what you're using. Beam overload with the tarantula trait. Again, you're like, what are the most bullshit OP no skill? Like I bet you got double tap the tarantula trait. You got the sheesh. Basically, if it's expensive, you spent money in game to get it. Like that's not skill. And like why you constantly talk about how keybinds and macros are cheating. It's not cheating. It's the fucking game. But webmines were one of the first, not first, but one of the big. Oh my God. It's clear that they are actively trying to kill this video game. Like the serious players, they ran them off with webmines, and there wasn't a problem with double tap. I mean, like it was a skill. that people, had developed and learned. Run away, run away. I mean, I didn't really need the help, but it's nice that there's this guy, I suppose. So basically, what I'm saying is you're still a liar. You're still a piece of shit. I still don't like you. Nobody likes you. I really wish that you would go away and like leave us alone. Because you offer nothing of interest. Like the battles that I've just recorded, those were utterly uninteresting. Those are completely and utterly uninteresting. You run in, use every single bit of cheese you can, and then run away. That that's not fun. That's not cool. That's not like that's not why I come here. I come here with this weird ass Dominion Polaron build, not running all the optimum shit that I should be, specifically to like hunt down Klingons and cloaked people. Like I'm trying to find something interesting and neat to do. Eh, You just are like, okay, what's the cheesiest, most OP bullshit that I can put on this thing, and then not even use it well enough to like actually kill people. Like those, this guy, homeboy, right here. Uh, can you kill him? Can you kill this guy? Can you kill any like who do you what do you get out of this? What's your purpose in all of this? From what I can tell, you want to come in here and you want to gloat. You want to beat people down and then you want to talk shit. The problem is that like the only shit talking you do is like earlier, and it's disappeared now. Uh, you ran in, didn't kill anyone, ran away, and said, "Oh, I got in some great," like all in half in caps, half not in caps. "Oh, I got in some good hits," blah 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 blah. Like you were trying to claim a victory, like somehow what you did uh, was good. And I get like coming in and failing. Like I do that all the time on my Klingon. I don't kill everyone on one pass every single time. I fuck up my rotations. That that shit happens. That's okay. We're not all perfect. Usually death in Karat comes from a misclick. Forget like a lot of times you'll see. I was watching one of Astro Zombies Karat videos, or some of his PvP videos. He'll die with all of his heals not pressed at all. Like because death will come that instantly sometimes. It's that crazy. But I'm tired of the shit. Like I'm not tired of the shit talking incorrect because that's what makes correct correct. I'm tired of like you specifically, Vash, and the noxious like you bring nothing to Karat. Like it'd be one thing if you were just a shit talker, but like you shit talk with the most annoying bullshit, no skill ships possible and builds possible. You keep saying, "Oh, look, you only got one ship and one build." Well, like first of all, no, I don't. But the only build that you have, no matter what ship you're in, is what is the cheesiest build you can possibly imagine. So there's no difference in fighting you. I know that you're going to be in a time ship of some kind because those are the ones that you favor because they all have backstep, and backstep is your one way to make sure that you don't die. Because for you, dying is the worst. Like death is unthinkable. You absolutely cannot do it. Like if you die, then your total worth as a man, your value as a human being is negated. And guess what, dude? It's not the end of the world. Um, my Klingon character is specifically built that death is acceptable. Death is a part of the build. Like either you win or you die. And I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna stay in the fight until either until you kill me, essentially, because my ship has no defense whatsoever, no healing. And I could put the invincible trait on it, but I don't. It'd be good for, vaping and for, like if you have feedback pulse, it's a great way to, like fire through. killing one of those zombie tanks. Like I'm sure that there's like great, useful using going down fighting. Great way for increasing your DPS. Um, as a a vapor, which was the point of my Klingon build. But uh, I wanted I if if all you do is constantly kill your opponent and they never get a chance to kill you, they tend to log off and not play the game. And so like I want people to keep coming back to Kerrat. It's little things like that. I did get confirmation that evidently the Polaron clock is pretty nasty, and that it just might do the trick. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to do phased Polaron or just regular Polaron. Having an extra proc, especially a random power getting shut off proc is pretty nice, and uh, you know I don't really need the extra modifier per se. Um, I think I'd like to try them. I I think I have a few. What are they called? Polari fucking the ones that do the protonic. I got some protonic. I could try those out. That'll be interesting. But the point is to get the proc, not to do damage. Well, I mean, doing damage is nice too. Anyway, that is that's my video for you, Vash the Coward. Enjoy, because these videos aren't interesting. They're not entertaining. This is naming and shaming. I want you to know that I don't stand for that shit.